What a series we have tonight. Welcome everybody to Exodia Stream. How's everybody doing? It's nice to see you all. My name's Exodia C, the caster who really desperately needs a haircut. Hopefully everybody is doing well out there. Nice to see you all. We got one match tonight. It's a Black Lion Championship Series match, and this one's a bit interesting because we have seen these teams before, but one of them is under new management. It's Silly Geese Club. It's Evolve Exodia Geese Club. We've seen this team like so many times. Recently. I mean, I think we've seen them their last like 3 matches. We saw them last week when they played Light Gaming. We saw them the week before when they played Galactic Supernova. Guys have a pretty long history on this stream. Again, they've had a lot of really successful matches. They take on Evolve Exodia, who last time we saw them was a bit of a while ago, but it was back when they were known as BBU Wild Worms, when they took on Galactic Supernova and actually won in Game 5. So again, Wild Worms here were on Best Buds United. Now they're on Evolve Esports. Again, an org that is an org that does get on the stream, and they have a lot of really good teams on Evolve. So happy to kind of be a part of this, because this should be quite exciting, as these are our lineups. I'm actually going to send out the info right now so that we can get these teams in as soon as possible. Reminder, this is the only match tonight. Geese Club Evolve Exodia. Both teams are 6-0, no losses. In fact, in all the Challengers series, all the 20 teams that are in that league, they are the only two at this point in their season who have not lost. They're in the same group. Again, in week 6 of what will be 8 weeks total. So again, they have to meet each other, two 6-0 teams. I want to talk about strength of schedule. Well, Silly Geese Club have gone to Game 5 before. Evolve Exodia actually have not. But Silly Geese Club have also had to play Galactic Supernova and Invicta Knights. And in fact, Invicta was the team that took them to Game 5. As for Evolve Exodia, so far in the regular season, they haven't had to play anybody tougher than what would be New Age Octanes, who are the 5th place team. Again, reminder, if you don't know the bracket, well, Exodia is currently ranked number 1 with a game differential of plus 15. Silly Geese Club, second game differential of plus 14. The Supernova and Invicta are 3rd and 4th respectively, and New Age Octanes are number 5. So Silly Geese Club have had a slightly tougher season. Even so, they played so resiliently. These teams do not lose. So now, well, now we get to watch as two teams battle out, as prediction poll is live. Make your voice known here. Tell us who you think will take this one. You think it will be Silly Geese Club or Evolve Exodia? I can tell you, Silly Geese Club will be playing with their regular roster of Arm, Delve, Aha. Their usual roster anyways, and they'll be playing with it tonight. I don't think it's too surprising to see why they'd be playing with that roster, especially when you take on Evolve Exodia of all teams. Exodia, again, we have seen this team before. I can't remember the last time we saw what their roster was, but I think it was JDS, Hydro, and Dan. So we haven't seen Gabe yet on that roster. We'll see if maybe Gabe makes an appearance tonight, but for now, we just wait, let this kind of simmer. We're going to get these teams in very soon here. Right now, the players I can see online are Gabe, Hydro, and I believe Dan, so seems like that could be the roster that we see tonight. Again, JDS is not showing up as online for me now. He could just be having his Discord showing up as offline. You can do that, but the three players are online. Oh, Exodia again are preparing for what's going to be quite the match tonight. I mean, for both these teams, they've had an impressive season. They also are both the only two teams that have been able to qualify for the playoffs so far, so they will be making it in the playoffs, which is, by the way, each group is 10 teams. You need to be in the top 6 to make playoffs. Both these teams with their 6-0 records. The next best team, again, being Galactic Supernova and Invicta Knights, both at 4-2. With a plus 7 game differential actually for both teams. They're both tied, which is pretty fun. And we're just waiting on these teams here. As soon as they get in the lobby, we'll be good to go, but again, I'm Excited to see what these teams do. Both of them are 6-0. Both of them are extremely talented. Both of them have been on the stream before. Now they get to return against a much tougher opponent. The last time we saw Evolve Exodia was back when BB Wildworms when they played against Galactic Supernova. I don't remember what that match was for exactly, but I remember, I think it was might have been like a qualifier for the Grand Series. I have to check actually. Yeah, we have seen this Evolve Exodia team. Very talented. You're going to see a lot from Hydro specifically. He's going to get himself involved. The same goes for Aha. Those guys are playmakers as... Oh, apparently it was a week 3 match. Okay, so we saw Evolve Exodia when they get to Game 5 in week 3. They haven't gone to Game 5 before, so yeah, both these teams have seen Game 5. We are just waiting on these teams, but... Yeah, we'll get them in lobby very soon here. Both of them are just kind of getting things sorted out. As again, get your predictions going. As again, we do just wait. These teams, again, what a match. 6-0 teams. We're getting one of the premier matches here in the Blackline Championship Series. Here, with 2 teams that have not lost. Now, reminder, this match doesn't actually matter. If they could lose all the rest of their matches in the rest of the season and still qualify the playoffs. Now, will they? No, they won't. Both these teams are clearly the best teams in their group. Even if they lose the other, they're probably still going to be winning from here on out. That's like me saying it very honestly. Although if I would have my money on any team, I think Silly Geese Club. Again, they've had a slightly tougher schedule. They played both Galactic Supernova and Invicta Knights. If I played Galactic Supernova, but the next best team they played was New Age Octanes, who are lower ranked than Invicta Knights. We'll be seeing again what these teams can do. Again, it's going to be quite the matchup. This is one that could go to Game 5. This is one that very well could go to Game 5, and wouldn't be surprised if we see it as... Yeah, I am right about the roster here for Exodia. It is going to be Dan, Gabe, Hydro, so we actually are going to have Gabe playing tonight instead of JDS, who was playing the last time we saw this team. So, meaning no captain here for them, or rather, I think Dan's going to be their captain for this one. At least, that's what it seems like, because Dan was the one who messaged me about this match, so thank you, by the way. Shout out to Dan for booking me for this. I'm happy to have this match. Again, we got teams that have been on the stream, and they're both with incredible records. Now, we get to watch as they battle it out here. Remember, to get your votes going, you have about 5 minutes left on that prediction poll. We have, again, if you didn't know, we have changed the rules to allow the prediction poll to be 10 minutes instead of 5, so that you guys have a little bit of time during the series to make your votes. And because some people join late, so we want to make this as nice as possible for you all, but hey, everybody's in the lobby. The only match tonight, it's one best of 5. 2 teams who have not lost yet. The Blackline Championship Series Challenger Series brings out some of the best in this league. Silly Geese Club have seen so much success on the stream. Evolve Exodia have seen it too. And now in this one, 2 teams undefeated. So much respect between both of them for what they've accomplished. They've already made it to the playoffs well before the end of the season. And now, well, now they want to play just to become the top team in their league. Silly Geese Club on the blue, as they usually are. Evolve Exodia on the orange. And this match has a lot resting on it. Evolve Exodia with the blood pressure. And again, Hydro trying to find that pass. You can already see Hydro. There's a reason why I've kind of pointed him out. You're going to see him and Aha really battle to see who's going to be able to pass and find each other more. Aha. Speaking of Aha, great pass over, but does get faked there by Hydro. Delve. Clear by Dan, but Arm will catch up to it. Now he'll get that flick away. Geese Club trying to push up, but they are playing more defensively. You can see just how tricky of a team Evolve Exodia can be. Not going to give you a lot of space or room to use that. Have to be wary, because the Geese Club, while they are going to be able to come back, they really going to have a lot of difficulties. That's a good pass! And that's a shot from Dan. Evolve Exodia with the first strike. Hydro with the assist. Look at all these chain dashes. He never left the wall. He stuck onto it. He just finds a little pinch in front of that net. No wonder he was back here for Silly Geese Club, and that one will go in. They will attack back quickly. Hydro keeps it away. Aha. Midfield jumping is Dan. Send it downfield for Hydro. Evolve Exodia. So many passes, so many options as well. Really do try to make themselves as open as possible for receiving plays from their teammates as Aha gets around one. Hydro, he's missed it. Midfield. Gabe's got it clear. Evolve Exodia, the newly, teamed Evolve Exodia here, having just gotten onto this Evolve Org only days ago. This is their first official match on this team. Again, quite an impressive thing. Again, I believe known as BB Wildworms. They're tearing up this league. Evolve picked them up. Again, this is their first match on that organization. They want to make them proud with a huge win. Starting off with great control. As Gabe clears, Delve will pick this up in the corner. Oh, but he doesn't like this one. Gabe, shot! Arms got the block. No follow-up coming from Evolve, and this will be cleared away by Aha, but see Silly Geese Club starting to really reach on some of these challenges. Look at what Exodia is doing. They're just controlling it. They're finding each other. They're passing. They're really making Silly Geese Club, a usually pretty calm team, feel lesser than. And all this control is really working for them here as, look at this. Look at all the panic here in the midfield. Delve was so worried about that initial shot. He jumped earlier and gave up that back half of the net. Exodia forcing Silly Geese Club. You have to kind of kneel here and kind of accept some of these blows. This Delve off the sidewall. Gabe down to Dan. That one might be goal free. It will be goal free. The passing plays go through. It's Gabe to Dan. And it's Evolve Exodia who score another. Total domination at this point from Evolve. And keep this up. Silly Geese Club are going to have a really tough time even scoring on this team. Nonetheless, actually taking a game. Nonetheless, even winning this series. A lot of it comes down to those passing plays. Evolve. So much use of each other here in that midfield. So many players coming from that sidewall as well. Geese Club, again, are so worried about that defense. They really don't have the ability to block these kind of chances because they happen so quickly as well. As Gabe, arm will collect. Gabe still challenges. He's bumped out arm. Dan looking down to Hydro. Hydro, light touch. Delve can't get it. Dan couldn't make it on target, and now arm will take it away. Flick outwards, but it goes as far as Hydro. Exodia up for Gabe. That one's bounced down. Oh, that's absolutely incredible. Gabe pulling out the protractor. How in the world did he get that angle? Silly Geese Club jumping, but they're gonna get nothing for it. Evolve Exodia. That's 4. Now off the kickoff. Just look at all this control here. This is just game 1. Game 1 is usually a testing game between these teams. A lot of teams usually, game 1's kind of the slow start. The Silly Geese Club gonna hope it's their slow start. Evolve Exodia, if this is their slow start, I don't want to know what in the world is gonna happen in this series. Right now, they're making that Silly Geese Club, a generally pretty defensive team, really get stuck on defense. Because they're willing to put in the offense, especially through that midfield, especially with the passes. And the common issue with passing like that is the threat of overcommits, but something that Exodia have not done, and I don't even look close to doing. Overcommits. They haven't created them. Look at this, they just keep finding each other. Gabe, Dan, Hydro jumping for it. Exodia again, even with their third player jumping into that passing option, they're still getting back in time. Dan off the back wall. Gabe, fake on arm. Exodia keeping the shot out, but arm trying to take it away. Hydro's got the block. Dan sends it down the field. Silly Geese Club are gonna have to play more on their back line. Zaha bumped into by Delve. The Geese Club's done a lot of players into that one touch, and now might have cost them here. Double commit in front. Aha sends it. Gabe, that's going to be on target. That's going to be off the bar, and that's going to be in. Gabe's got his third. Evolve Exodia add another to their tally. 5-0 in game 1. There's still 26 seconds on that clock. They have not stopped from where they've started. So the Geese Club have done little to put a dent on that Evolve Exodia armor. I think Evolve Exodia might be able to get away with this game without any goals against, unless Aha can change it. Dan clears it. Jumping is Delve. Oh, he's just put it in his own net. That's going to be number 6. Delve with a panic play. Dan's got his 3rd goal. Evolve Exodia. I mean, they didn't expect that to go in. But they'll take it nonetheless. 6 goals for Evolve. Game 1. Ending in what will be a bloodbath. So the Geese Club, they might need to use this whole minute area between games to try to reset. Nothing's working for them. Evolve will keep this up for a little longer. Gabe, flick. By arm. Aha. Gonna find the corner of Exodia. Will let it hit the ground. And that is game 1 done and dusted. A 6-0 domination. Evolve Exodia started and never stopped. And what really surprises me is with the number of shots they had. 7 shots, 6 goals. Just kind of take that in. 7 shots, 6 goals. Geese Club had 3. And that is incredibly impressive shooting. I don't know if they're going to be able to continue it, but if they can shut down Geese Club like this, if they can prevent them from really getting offense, that's going to prove to be hugely successful for them. Geese Club, they need to push upfield. Their playstyle asks for it. Aha and Arm are a really strong offensive duo, but to see them basically be reduced to nothing characters, that is something that it doesn't happen often. As here we go, game 2. Evolve Exodia, up 1-0. So the Geese Club have had a respectable record on the stream, though, and so you can't count them out in this situation. Especially with the fact that this stream seems to be kind of a safe haven for them. Their record on the stream has been quite impressive. They don't lose often here. To be fair, they don't lose often in general, so maybe that's part of it, but they find ways to break through. As Arm down the field off the corner. Hydro will react to it. Aha's backflipped. And it should be Exodia's ball as Gabe now. Hydro going to follow up, looking for the bump. Gabe, shot on. Delve's got the block. And now Gabe will stick to it, but he's lost all his boost, and Exodia's going to have to wait for that clear from Arm. Hydro, I think he jumped at that. That's an interesting play, because now players are a little awkward there for Exodia. Oh, look at that dunk from Gabe. That's throwing things around. Pass in front for Hydro. Pre-flip. Pass from Gabe was too far ahead. Exodia will miss out on what was a very good opportunity. Have to send it all the way back. Aha's missed. Delve sending it up. Just trying to waste a little bit of time. Maybe follow this up. It'll be Exodia with Hydro off the corner. Odd miss. Delve bumps. In comes Dan. Arm's got the block, but it still goes in front. Demo from Dan. Net's looking vulnerable for Gabe. And there we go. Exodia. Up 1. The demos, the aggression, the bumps. If still Geese Club having to run around after this ball is making the rotations rough, those demos aren't going to add any help for them. Evolve Exodia demonstrating they have total control over this series. They have no plans on giving it up. Gabe, flipper set off the back wall. Maybe a pass, but Hydro takes his time. He'll still go for this one. That's also off the black wall, though. Exodia didn't go for the shot there. Willing to have that ball saved and eventually cleared out. It's Hydro. Double commit. Delve just got off Arm. And that's a good demo. Gabe's just scored off another demo play from his teammates. Evolve Exodia catching Delve in a double commit there. And look at this from Hydro. Doesn't care that Delve is probably going to have to land and not even jump in time. He's still going to demo him. Makes that net super easy. Exodia finding new ways to break through. This is now 8 goals to 0 in this series for Evolve. And they look poised to make that a much higher number. But Delve trying to take one back here. Geese Club double up the corner, looking for Arm. That's hit wide of the net. Aha, though. That's gone. Saved by Dan. I can't believe Exodia got to that. Dan found it in his net for this. Exodia very quickly kind of broke down, but able to get those saves, keep the ball out is a miraculous play on defense. Game is still pretty close. His arm, 1-on-1. Dam's kept to the corner. Hydro. Very risky in front of his own net like that, but way he dribbles allows for it. Even if the Geese Club team were to challenge, it would be a 50-50 and nothing more against Exodia. Gabe off the sidewall. He wants that second touch, misses it, but here comes Hydro. That's gone wide. Delve will clear it away. Exodia still pretty focused in this game. Good reasons. This one, it could come back to Geese Club if they find their chances. Arm! That's saved by Gabe. Exodia having to make some pretty clutch saves here, but been able to make every single one so far. We'll see if that continues, as having a lot more difficulties actually getting the ball upfield to the Geese Club. Maybe a bit enraged by the fact that they've had no offense, really, it feels, in Game 1. They want to prove that they can attack back. Exodia's not letting them. Delve jumps with it. Dribble, arm. You get the bump on Gabe, but the bench goes through! Delve's taking one back for Silly Geese Club. The shutout is over. And Delve does it all by himself here, as that last defender did get bumped away. You do think that maybe for Gabe, he maybe should have recognized that arm was going after him there. Would have potentially avoided that, but Exodia now have to just see that goal go against them. Off the kickoff, aha. Stopped by Gabe as went for a more defensive style kickoff. And he went for that boost. Yes, that is a thing. Time when players go through, they want to play aggressive. They're going to immediately turn up the field. That is the more aggressive style. It does sometimes allow for goals to go against you. I consider it the more reckless style, but it does work sometimes if you are able to consistently win challenges. More defensive style, it's turning back to your net, and exactly what he did there, and that's exactly why Exodia didn't have a tougher chance against them, as they're putting on more pressure on Silly Geese Club. That one's pinched back. He'll go up the back wall. Arm will try to be first to it, but he's missed the touch entirely. Here goes Hydro. Gonna get the flip reset. Delve would have blocked him anyways. Exodia, final minute, just trying to maybe just keep this lead and not let it go. Geese Club are doing better at countering the Exodia. Defense has vastly improved. Giving up only 2 goals is quite a strong showing from a defense. Their offense has been able to find chances, albeit minimal at the best. They have found opportunities, and it's better than what they had last game, where it felt like they had nothing going their way. Although now they need to find at least one more chance here in Game 2. Time is running out. Arms missed. Aha! Challenged by Gabe, and that's going to go in. All it takes is one whiff to the Geese Club fall apart, as Arm didn't get that one. And it left Gabe with a shot that he actually pinched that into the back of the net. No wonder it was so fast, but Exodia, they don't mind how they get their goals. They'll get them anyways. Game 2 looks like it might be one that they could secure here, as long as they just don't give away this game for free. Hydro. Pinch. Ooh. Well, not much of a pinch. Geese Club trying to go up the field. 10 seconds left. They really need to get some offense going. But Gabe's not going to let them. Gabe passed them all. That's going to be number 4. And you can't blame the Silly Geese Club team for trying their hardest. But ultimately, Exodia still have the upper hand. A 4-1 win for Geese Club. Still just having difficulties generating offense. In Game 2, going to Exodia. A strong, dominant performance thus far. Well, it's not a Game 1 in terms of how strong they were. You might as well say it doesn't make a difference. It feels so entirely similar as... I mean, for Exodia's... They're happy with this. Again, they've gone to Game 5s, but this series they might just be able to end in a sweep. Really no questions here for Evolve Exodia on how they're playing. They know what they're doing. 8 shots from Gabe. He scored all 4 goals. Again, Exodia felt like their offense kind of took a step back in this game, but it didn't. It was probably more so based on the fact that Silly Geese Club kind of got themselves kind of warmed up and ready. Even so, I do worry for their chances, because this one not looking good. As we are ready, I think, for Game 3 at least. Should be ready soon. As here we go, Game 3. Evolve Exodia could win in a sweep if they keep up their efforts. So the Geese Club was considered really the best team to challenge Evolve Exodia, obviously being proven that it's not going to work out that way unless they can turn things around, unless they can make some adjustments. Exodia, apparently just too powerful. Geese Club need to find a way to slow down the progress of Evolve Exodia. Maybe Exodia trying to really show up for the Evolve World again that they just joined. What a better way to do it than to sweep the next best team in your division? And what would be the only other team undefeated other than you? Well, to do that, they still need to win here in Game 3, or at least at some. Well, sweeps don't happen often between teams at this caliber. Although with that said, Evolve Exodia, if they've only given up one goal to Silly Geese Club so far in the series, could really make a case that the sweep seems more than likely. It's a good shot from Aha! He's caught the back post! That was a quick one from Aha! Didn't have much time to react to that, and well, if I didn't have much time to see what was happening, Hydro certainly didn't, as he crept in front of his post there. Trying to kind of cheat up on that one, but cheating up on as the goaltender is not always the best idea, especially when the other team is ready for the shot, and he gives it there. But that's a good shot from Dan. Saved away by Aha. This one now down the field. Hydro with the whiff, but Gabe will keep it out. Aha. On that, Gabe's missed. Hydro's got it. Exodia down the field. Hydro. Oh, Aha. That's going to go midfield. Gabe has completely missed his shot there. He ran out of boost mid-aerial, but it looked like as if he just didn't know that. He's too fixated on actually shooting, but to realize that he actually couldn't shoot there. But here he can. That's gone up the post, though. And that's one that Gabe, he'll want back. That boost was not an issue on that one. He had a full tank. Missing that one was entirely his fault. Exodia still searching as Gabe out the back wall. Dan, gonna drop it down in front. Delves awkward. He's got the touch away. In comes Gabe. He's fake out Dan. Delve here. He does it. Gets over arm. Aha. Dunk, but no second touch. And it means Dan, who is waiting right under it, will receive the ball. Exodia, look at this control. It feels like it's only a matter of time before they can get they can get their goal number 1. As I say that, I mean, it's like Geese Club, but even if the defense can play well, as Gabe wasn't even close on that aerial. He looked like he tripped before he went to it. Completely forgot which way his car's momentum was going. And now Exodia pinched downfield. Is that gone in? Oh, it has gone in. Wait a second. Sometimes you need to be good to be lucky. And Dan definitely proving it here, as that one just kind of pinched off that sidewall and gone in. A strange goal, an unexpected goal. Evolve Exodia doesn't mind. It's a tie game halfway through. And they're the ones who have completely turned this game around here. And have completely turned the momentum around back in their favor. What was a pretty neutral start. Now Exodia on control. Flip reset from Gabe. That's going to go in front. And that will go in. Off the sidewall, flip reset. And this one, Arm was expecting a little scoop on it. And he shot under the ball. Gabe actually didn't have that flip, and it kind of bounces its way in. He was looking for something fancy. He didn't get it, but just the fight alone was good enough to get Slinky's Club to jump. Evolve Exodia now have the lead. Hydro. Dunk on Arm. Gabe. Down the field. Gabe, who had 4 goals last game, already won this game. His Arm. Challenged by Gabe, who now will go Hydro to pass to Dan, but that's gone wide. Here comes Hydro. Strong shot. Aha has kept it out. A lot of these plays from Evolve Exodia are pretty far away from the net. They're trying to get themselves a little closer, and that's a great way to do it. But that pass was a little too heavy from Gabe, and Dan couldn't get on the end of it. Exodia still looking for it. Still looking for a little bit of insurance, I think, in this series, as Gabe takes it away. Miscommunication from Exodia will lead to them having to stay a little more on defense. Gabe. Aha is going to sort of return this one as he's gone for Arm. Arm with the dunk in front. Cleared away by Gabe. So the Geese Club, who tried their hardest. Arm, who had an incredibly strong play in front of that net, but it wouldn't work there. And difficult series for the Geese Club to handle. His Arm clears. Gabe off the sidewall. Running out of boost, but he will get the demo on Delve. Well, Exodia, I haven't gone back to those demos ever since game 2, but there's one as now Hydro. I didn't have the momentum off that back wall. Sorry, off the ceiling to get to that back wall touch. Now I'm trying to sneak it through. Silly Geese Club. Still a minute left for them to come back. Ball of Exodia trying to shut that idea down. Gabe, midfield. Demo coming in front. Delve will clear it out as Exodia not willing to commit too heavily here on offense. Is that one bouncing? Dan. Up wide. Arms gone flying. In front. That's somehow gone wide. Dan. Didn't leave it for Hydro, who will wait for his turn. Now he challenges. Ball of Exodia waiting for the opportune moment. They're not the ones who have to commit. It's the Silly Geese Club who have to. With that in mind, they're, again, not pushing up very heavily. As Gabe down the field. And everywhere this game, Gabe, he's... I don't know, I feel like I saw in chat one of you saying that it's Gabe this, Gabe that. It does feel like that sometimes. As Evolve Exodia needs to hold out these last couple seconds. The series will be there as Delve. Gonna get the flick past Hydro. Kept up by Arm, Hydro. Wants this down. Aha. Up for Delve. Keeping it. Aha. Misses it. An Arm can't catch up. Evolve Exodia sweep. The undefeated Silly Geese Club. Well, now, not undefeated Silly Geese Club. Evolve Exodia didn't just shut down this team. They took control. What a debut for the Evolve organization. Couldn't have asked for much better. Take down the next best team in your league in a sweep. Nothing better than that, I guess. And what a match. What a play. What a run. Once again, Gabe, the highest one on that leaderboard. He's had an incredible series. As it is going to be, again, the Evolve Exodia side who take it here. As don't leave, we are going to have them join, actually, for a quick interview. As, I mean, just it's just a sweep. What a matchup, what a result. Evolve Exodia coming out here, shutting down Silly Geese Club. Silly Geese Club, let me just give you a little history. I don't think they have not lost on stream in a very long time. In fact, if I were to scroll back, the last time they lost on this very stream, I believe when they played the Monkey Bars back January 23rd. I actually have to check on that if that's actually accurate. Again, that's how long ago this match was. I believe it was the last time they lost was January 23rd. They have not lost yet on the stream for months. Well, that's, again, changed here by this result. As I am checking for you all. Yeah, would I be right? I think I'd be wrong on that, right? Yeah, I believe, yeah, no, I am right, actually. Yeah, Monkey Bars did win that again. That was the last time this team lost, was January 23rd, 2022. It was a long, long time ago, as, again, what a matchup. As joining me now are the three players of Evolve Exodia: Dan, Hydro, Gabe, Dan, coming in, joining Evolve and sweeping the next best team in your division. What a debut on this organization. How you doing?
We doing good. We doing good. What about yourself?
I'm doing fine. That was quite the matchup. I've been seeing Silly Geese Club so often. Again, as you probably heard, they haven't lost since January 23rd. It's been like 6 months of them not losing on the stream. But you guys taking that, and you take them down in a sweep too. I mean, what was it? If you can kind of pin down one thing, Hydro, what was it that really separated you guys from Silly Geese Club so much? Because against other teams, you've had difficulties. You went to game 5 most recently on the stream against Galactic Gaming, but Galactic Gaming Supernova. But against the Geese Club, a team that's rated even higher, a team that free won that team, you swept them. What was the difference here between this team and other teams that you faced against?
Well, usually I feel like, higher and like score, and this game or this series, I felt like I just did absolutely nothing. I just let my teammates kind of do their thing, and that's what ended up getting us series win today.
Yeah, and of course, I mentioned obviously about the whole situation with Evolve. Gabe, you guys again used to be known as BBU Wildworms. You moved to Evolve. Tell me, ever since moving to Evolve, I've heard good things about the move to Evolve here. What is tell me about kind of the impact that the Evolve organization and even what owner Vert has done to kind of help you guys excel.
PBU was a lot more quiet and didn't really care about a lot, and Evolve is just, I don't know. I see my teammates in the VCs all the time. We seem to really like to be in this server a lot more, and everyone's just supportive. It's a nice environment.
Of course, now obviously that support has definitely impacted you guys again. You guys have already made the playoffs. Now you're 7-0. Though again, it seems like nobody can stop you guys. As you sweep here, you know you got 2 more matches. You got Invicta Knights. You got Valhalla Aces. Uh, Dan, if you want to tell me again, you guys have already made the playoffs. Are you guys focusing on the playoffs now, or are you focusing more on the regular season? I know different teams like different structures. Some teams like to play it day by day and take kind of the season as it is and not focus about the playoffs until you get there, or are you focusing about the playoffs since you've already, qualified for it, even before this match even started?
So you see, we're just kind of playing to play here. I myself kind of forgot about playoffs. So we're just kind of taking teams seriously. We want to respect every single team, give it our all, and there's no reason to go easy on anyone. So we're just kind of playing the game, the games day by day, honestly.
Everything slowly but surely again. A big win, a sweep, Evolve, Exodia. Wow, what a debut for the org. What a match on the stream. You shut down to the Geese Club's seemingly unbreakable record here on the stream where they just keep on winning, but you stop them here. Before you go, obviously, again, congratulations on your incredible win. But of course, we also, as I think a lot of people know, we always have shout-out segments, so we're going to go down the line. We'll start with Gabe, and we'll move down to Dan. Gabe, is there anything you want to say? Any final messages for the stream? Any shout-outs that you have? The floor is yours.
We're just that team. And it's because Hydro, Insane Dan, and I are all playing together in this league.
To hear it as well, of course. Again, the confidence flowing. I mean, that's what happens when you sweep Silly Geese Club. You got to be confident. Now, with that kind of win, obviously, we move on to Hydro. Is there anything you want to add on to that? Anything that you want to say here?
Shout out to Evo. So far, I mean, super supportive org. I mean, I don't know what else. Teammates, obviously, appreciate you guys for carrying me this series because I felt like I did absolutely nothing. But yeah.
Of course, we end up here with Dan. Dan, of course, as the captain, I'm sure you always have something to say. Is there anything you want to say here to end off this interview, to end off this stream?
So yes, actually, I am not the current captain. Our captain actually couldn't make it.
You're the stand-in captain for tonight.
So yeah, so I kind of want to shout him out. So JDS, if you happen to be watching, let's shout out to you, and also I hope we provide a good match for you.
I'm sure JDS will be very happy. I mean, he'll be happy to see that you guys take down Silly Geese Club. Again, congratulations on your win. What a matchup. Have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, you too. Have a good night.
It was Gabe, Hydro, and Dan of Evolve Exodia sweeping Silly Geese Club. What a result. What a time to have that result. Not much else I could say except just that was incredible. Again, what a win. Thank you all so much for joining me. It means so much. It really does, actually. I'm so incredibly happy to have been able to catch this match. As again, we are getting things ready here again. Again, thank you all so much for all of the support. And we're gonna get things kind of going here again. Thank you all so much. We're gonna find, I think, a raid here for the Knights, and we'll be done with that again. Take care, everybody. Be well. Thank you so much for joining the sportiest stream. Really does mean a lot. As again, be happy about that result. Again, we're gonna get it very going. Thank you all so much for joining. We, of course, there's gonna be so many more matches this week, so many more incredible matches like this one. So again, congratulations to Evolve Exodia for their win, and I'll see you all very soon here back on the sportiest stream.